Hi, this is Troy from Michigan Prospectors. I am back with another sample from beaches. I hit a couple beaches this time and I found ice, a lot of ice. We have had a cold period of weather and so all I hit was ice. Anyway, I've got some more, I think they're 1 quart samples. And I've got some 5-gallon buckets, actually 4 gallons. It was too heavy to carry. This is a mix from the surface in a spot that looked to be pretty well classified and sorted by the wind. Not water, the wind. The wind is brutal out there. I found one beach that wasn't frozen solid. Well, I should correct that. I found a beach that was had 2 to 3 inches of sand on the surface that was being blown around by the wind, which I could scoop up. The rest under that, there was a frozen layer. Another beach I hit was just pure ice. I couldn't even chip through the surface. So, awkward time of year. But I plan on running these 2 1-quart samples, first of all, through here, and see what they'll give me, if there's any gold in here. And then I'll get into the 5-gallon buckets, where my hope is that the ice formed like a type of false bedrock layer, and I scraped up everything I could. The black sand layers, they were various layers on top of the ice. And I scraped everything off that I could in hopes that maybe that gold settled onto that ice layer and couldn't go any further if there was any free gold floating around in that area. I guess we will see. This was a little bit of black sand in another area. There was not a deeper layer underneath to be had or seen, so I grabbed off the top separate sample in these 1-quart containers. And we'll see if it's got gold. I'll run this through, and it'll take me a little bit of time to run it. But the Dream Mat is working incredibly well, the Dream Mat Micro, for my beach sand so far. I'm very pleased with it, and I figure it won't take me but maybe 30, maybe 40 minutes to run this through, at most, to run this sample through. Now, I'm working on the Mega Sluice again, which is my 50-inch sluice box, which also has a Dream Mat Micro. And that I will be taking and making it portable and taking it out to the beaches. I recently have that other sluice, which is going to be river sluice, and I'm going to customize it to my liking. But that Mega Sluice is absolutely going to be a beach sluice. I am having incredibly good results with the Dream Mat Micro, so that's what I'm sticking with. That's what I've got on my big boy, and so that's what I'm going to be taking to the beach. Well, let me run this through. We'll be back. This batch looks promising, but as you know, last time my results were surprising, and I didn't get gold where I thought I was going to get gold, and I got gold where I thought I was not going to get gold. But I don't know if it shows better with or without the light. I can't tell until I edit this later. But the mat is loading up with a lot of heavy black sands. And that should be a good sign. All the cells are loading up with a lot of heavy stuff. And hopefully that means I'm on the gold this time. But I won't know until the end. Well, that is some heavy stuff. But I want to show you here. This one was a little bit more dense. There's the original stripe pattern in here. Can you see that? That's pretty cool. The original sandwich stripe layers. There's white, black, white, black, white in there. And then on top was another little bit of black. But that's how it was on the beach right there. That sample. That layer. Let's see if I can show you that. Just like that. Looks like a tasty piece of cake or something there. Well, anyway, I'm almost done with this, and it is heavy, heavy, heavy. So there's got to be gold in there. I'm thinking there's got to be some gold in that. That is some dense, heavy black sand in that. Almost done. We'll find out here soon when I do a cleanup. There's a lot of material in that pan. I let it run for a couple seconds, too. I don't know if you can see it much. Those cells are loaded up good. Well, I'm going to clean it out, see if we got some gold. That was 2 quarts of black sand from the surface. Well, it comes down to just a little bit of cons. Just shaking it back. Oh, stupid light angle. This one is decent enough that you don't need a magnifying glass, but I can't. There it is. Where's my finger? It's a pretty decent size right there for Michigan. Pretty nice little flake. Just shaking the stuff back. I'll get that out of there in a bit. Well, so far just 2 colors. The one I showed you before, and another one which you probably can't see. Right there. You can see it. I haven't found much more. But that was surface sand, not a hot hit, and just 2 quarts. So I did not expect to get rich off that. I'm going to suck them up, put them aside, and then I'll pan this out a little more. A lot of you know that getting the super fine gold out of this heavy black sand can be a chore. So I'm going to get them out. I've seen them too many times show up again trying to get anything else out of here. So I'm just going to get them out of the way. Freed up another one in there. So I tell you what, I love this black pan for finishing gold. I sell these, by the way, on my store, so check out the link down below. These are just awesome, awesome finishing pans. First of all, I want to clarify, that's not actually sold as a finishing pan, but I love it and I use it as a finishing pan. So anyway, I am shocked. I've got 8 colors in my pan. I don't know what all you'll see. They're tiny. This pan is way better though for showing the colors. Right here, there's some here. And up over here, it's hard to move around, so forgive me. There's 2 more. There's a couple around the rim. Look at that. That's crazy. I count 8 colors in my pan, plus the 3 I pulled out. That gives me 11 colors to a pan. That's what's left over. 1 single pan off the beach gave me a total of 11 colors, which is, I believe, impressive for Michigan sand. For Lake Huron, that is surprising. Now I can't wait. Let me show you what else I got. I'm excited about running these now. That's about 4 gallons each in buckets, 3.5, 4 gallons apiece. I couldn't carry it more than that. This is the stuff that was sitting on an ice layer, and it was multiple levels, multiple layers between black, white, striped down with a black layer on the ice. If I've got 11 colors to a pan that was on the surface that wasn't that thick with black sand, then I can't wait to run those buckets. This is really exciting. And again, these are just some samples and just an experiment to see if it's worth going out there with a sluice box and spending some time out there one day. But that is exciting indeed.